By demand of no one but myself, I've decided to return to form and revamp the legendary deep dive series. And what better way to kick things off than with the most notorious legendary in Borderlands 2, the Unkempt Herald. So, without further ado, I hope you're feeling lucky, punk. The Unkempt Herald is widely regarded as the most popular weapon in all of Borderlands 2, and honestly, it probably doesn't even need an introduction. But for the uninitiated, the Unkempt Herald is a legendary pistol manufactured by Torg. This weapon fires 3 unlisted projectiles in a horizontal spread that split into 5 and then 7 as they travel. As long as a projectile has begun splitting, the gun will deal the full damage value of all 7 projectiles, making it absurdly strong at mid-range. The name Unkempt Herald is a reference to everyone's favorite cynical and ruthless 70s cop, Dirty Harry. The flavor text, "Did I fire 6 shots or only 5? 3? 7? Whatever," is a direct nod to the iconic line from the massively successful Dirty Harry film. The original quote goes,
"I know what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5?
The 3 and the 7 come directly from how the Herald's projectiles split. For being one of the most sought-after weapons in Borderlands 2, the Unkempt Herald is surprisingly easy to acquire. Its dedicated drop comes from Savage Lee, located in Three Horns Divide, right near where you rescue Corporal Reese before entering Sanctuary. Savage Lee has a 1 in 10 chance to drop the Unkempt Herald upon death. The most efficient farming method is to reach the Catch-A-Ride and fast travel station just outside of Sanctuary. Kill Savage Lee, then save quit. This causes you to respawn just a short drive away, making this one of the easiest legendaries to farm. Now, if you're looking to maximize this weapon's potential, there are a few things that you want to keep an eye out for. First, a matching grip, meaning Torg. As a general rule of thumb, matching grips are almost always the best option, since weapons receive bonus stats from them. For pistols, this means increased reload speed and magazine size. Or cylinder size. Whatever, you get the point. The Torg grip specifically grants bonus damage at the cost of recoil and reload speed. And of course, the crown jewel, the double penetrating prefix. This causes the Herald to fire a second volley of projectiles, effectively doubling the damage output while consuming twice the ammo. One important detail here, unlike most weapons with this prefix, the double penetrating Unkempt Herald fires its second volley just slightly below the first, rather than spreading them apart horizontally. This section is going to be for a few miscellaneous details that are really worth mentioning, just they didn't really fit anywhere else in the video. The Unkempt Herald fires unlisted projectiles. What this means is that the additional split projectiles are not limited by amp shields. For example, the conference call, all of the pellets are listed on the card. So an amp shield's bonus damage is divided across every single pellet. This is not the case for the Unkempt Herald. Each projectile receives the full amp damage bonus, making it an incredible pairing with shields like the Bee. Additionally, the Unkempt Herald's central projectile receives an extra 100% splash damage, which is boosted by grenade damage bonuses. The secondary projectiles receive 70% of the grenade damage bonuses on their splash damage. Yes, it's just as broken as it sounds. The Unkempt Herald shines on basically any character you play, and that's just a fact. But there are a few builds that take it from overpowered to straight up god tier. Salvador is going to be the obvious choice here, as he is with most busted weapons, thanks to his gunlust tree and pistol synergies. Skills like Divergent Likeness grant up to a 30% damage boost at 5 points when using the same weapon type in both hands. With the right class mods, this bonus can actually be pushed all the way up to 66%. For the offhand, the Grog Nozzle is the most popular choice. It's a pistol, so it activates the bonus. And since it's a slag moxie weapon, you gain massive damage boosts and constant health regeneration. Another skill that boosts damage even further is I'm Your Huckleberry, which provides a flat 15% pistol damage increase without class mods. On the topic of class mods, I recommend the Chaotic Evil Monk, found in the Tiny Tina DLC. This grants increased fire rate and critical hit damage. Try to find one that boosts money shot to absolutely maximize your DPS. And of course, don't forget to grab a B shield to increase further damage output. Another excellent pairing for the Unkempt Herald is Zero, specifically using his velocity skill in the sniping tree. Velocity increases bullet speed by 100%, critical hit damage by 15%, and base gun damage by 10%. Pairing this with Two Fang, which gives any weapon a 30% chance to fire an additional projectile, and the Herald becomes even more ridiculous. I'm not as well versed on Zero skill trees, so feel free to comment some other great synergies below. And with that, you're now well versed in the Unkempt Herald from Borderlands 2. I reworked the structure of these videos a bit, so let me know if you liked it, or if you'd prefer the old format. And of course, if I got anything wrong, feel free to let me know in the comments. I am human, I do make mistakes, and I am always happy to correct them. With that said, y'all have a good one. Later.